Time is running out for a young man wanting nothing more than to find his forever family.
In tonight's Gift of Love, our Nomi Sanchez reintroduces you to Daniel and shows us the reality most teens in foster care face once they turn 18.
I know there is opportunity, but at the same time, I feel like there isn't.
For Daniel, any of his birthdays would typically call for a celebration, but this year, it represents a deadline.
I know it may seem like it's not going to work out, but it sounds like you have to trust the process.
With less than a couple months away from aging out, he'll have to decide whether to take on the task of making it on his own or applying for extended care.
But that's where you just keep on pushing forward.
According to data from the Texas Alliance of Child and Family Services, in 2023, there were more than 870 youth who aged out of foster care in Texas.
From my experience, they have a lot of anxiety about turning 18 and being an adult and having to figure out life on their own.
Stronigal Holmes is the executive director of the Better Me Foundation. It's the only extended care program available in East Texas for young men who've aged out.
A lot of times I've heard many stories where guys were just dropped off at a homeless shelter because they wanted to figure it out on their own. And so I'm thankful that we're able to give them an option.
From offering them a place to stay and small stipends, the goal is to prepare these young men for life, whether they plan to continue their education or begin working.
Specifically, a good foundation to where they felt like they didn't have to survive, they could thrive.
Although she is proud to bring these resources to young men, she hopes for the ones still not out to be able to find loving families.
The kids that are older, that are about to age out, they want that consistency. They want that support system.
In an interview earlier this year, we saw what a caring heart and strong-willed Daniel has. He hopes to someday be a therapist for kids like himself.
It really helps me feel like I'm not selfish, just helping myself. I'm also helping others.
He loves hip-hop, is close to his faith, and plans to attend Texas A&M University. Before time runs out, he hopes to leave the system with a family by his side. Nomi Sanchez, KLTV 7 News.
For more information about Daniel or other East Texas children available for adoption, go to KLTV.com, click on the Community tab. You'll find it at the top of our homepage. There you'll find our Gift of Love section with his story and case information. Cowboys back